ಪ್ರಜಾವಾಹಿನಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಾನು ಅರ್ಚನಾ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಆರೋಗ್ಯವೇ ಮಹಾಭಾಗ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಆದರೂ ಜಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮ ಮಾಡೋದಂದರೆ ಒಂಥರಹದ ಬೇಜಾರಲ್ವಾ? ಅಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಜುಂಬಾಯಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ನ ಮೂಲೆಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋ ಹಾಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ವಿಭಿನ್ನತೆಯನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಬಾಗಿಲಿಗೆ ತಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಟ್ರೈನರ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ಇವರು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್. ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಿಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ವುಮೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಜುಂಬಾ trainers in India. Her journey from being a fitness enthusiast to an entrepreneur has been enchanting. And today she is with us to share few snippets of her fitness journey and how the motherhood has changed her and how her progress has inspired not only many young mothers but in fact people of all age groups. Yes, it's one and only Shwetambari Shetty, the face of Cult Fitness India. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಶ್ವೇತಾಂಬರಿ ಅವರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
Hi Archana, I am super excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Thank you for listening and watching us today.
First of all, let me congratulate you for being that consistent game changer for many fitness enthusiasts.
Well, I mean, it's just what I love doing. ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. It could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be so many things. So that's where it started, right? I mean, I was a banker. 7 years I did banking as a job. Amele, fitness and dancing and all of that just came into my life. And then I realized I love doing it, but it also helped many other people change their lives, right? Aurna healthy madodu, fitter every day. That was the highlight of my career. And I said, there is no looking back. Idin mele no stopping, just keep moving forward with it.
So fitness has always been your lifestyle. So how different or difficult has it been after the delivery, after your pregnancy? What were the changes and how difficult was it?
I think whether you are fit or not so fit, the woman and her body goes through huge amount of change. Alva, andre you just can't expect that change, but it happens. You imagine madiralla ee tara change agatte body anta. So I don't think anybody is ever prepared, mentally or physically prepared. But what I have understood is if you're physically prepared, andre if you have been exercising before pregnancy, right, then mentally and emotionally you become a lot stronger. That was what I learned, that physical changes agatte, adu vapas barodu time tagolutte. Adre if you are physically strong, you're regular with your exercise, nimge mental strength jaasti irutte. So you deal with postpartum delivery process adella much better. Our postpartum depression, our back pain, adella tumba kammi, right? Nimdu healing, recovery ella much better. So I think I'm very thankful. Nanu delivery ago munche for 10 years I have been exercising, right? 10 years in that I've been active, dancing, lifting weights, adu idu anta, regularly exercising and eating as well as possible. I do eat rubbish also. But ಅದು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಯಿತು ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ. ಇಟ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಡ್ ಮೀ ರಿಕವರ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟರ್. 1 ವರ್ಷ 10 ತಿಂಗಳ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಮ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್,
ಫಿಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್,
ಐ ಕುಡ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, right, in 10 months. And I think adu purely because I have been exercising before pregnancy. So it's yes, so that is important. Of course you can start during pregnancy also, or you can start 6 months or 1 year before you plan pregnancy. Adre adrkinta jaasti time munchene start madidre innu benefit agutte.
Correct. Then you see a different sort of people, right? A set of people who have been working out and maybe who needs some help in advancement. But there are few set of people who want to start working out immediately after their pregnancy or just when they have that consciousness that okay, I want a healthy baby now. So what advice do you give them?
So for everybody who has been exercising alva for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years before pregnancy, my advice is continue doing what you're doing. ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಯು ಬಿನ್ ಡಾನ್ಸಿಂಗ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅ ರನ್ನರ್, ಈವನ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರನ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. Right? You don't do the same intensity because your body cannot. Your center of gravity change agide. You have a big stomach. It's difficult. But anything. So if you have been lifting weights, then you can lift weights during your when you're pregnant, right? Because I've been lifting weights for 10 years, which is why during pregnancy I continued to lift weights and it was fine, right? But everyone, if you have not been exercising, pregnancy ಮುಂಚೆ exercise ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಡನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಮಚ್, ರೈಟ್? ನಂದು ಒನ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ನೀವು ಏನೂ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್, ಏನು ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಡೂ ಅಬೌಟ್ 8,000 10,000 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್. ಅದೇನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಲಿಸನ್ ಯುಲ್ ಬೇಕು, ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್ 10,000, ಅದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು 20 minutes, ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಒಂದು 20-30 minutes ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹಿಟ್ 8,000 10,000 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್, ವಾಕಿಂಗ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಎನಿ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ವೇ ಟು ಡೂ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ. ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವೇಟ್ 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. Sometimes we wait for 5 years till the child, is grown up to become 5 years. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ mothers. Why are you waiting is the big question, right? Because culturally we've been taught ಹಿಂಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು 3-4-5 ವರ್ಷ ಬರೇ ಮಗುನ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ಯೋರ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ನೀವು ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೌ ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬೇಬಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಮೆಂಟಲ್, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್, ಇಮೋಷ್ನಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಮದರಿಗೆ ಮಗುನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕೇರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ 2-3 months after the baby is born is a good time to start, right? See, first 6 to 8 weeks you have to wait because whatever is changes have happened in the body, right? All the organs have to go back, uterus has to shrink, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅದೊಂದು 6 to 8 weeks ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೋ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಥನಿಂಗ್. ಈ ಪೆಲ್ವಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಕೋರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, there is a lot of change that has happened, right? It's become big, now it's gone back. So strengthening of the pelvic floor, right? That is the most important. So start with strengthening, and of course I will always advise you do it guided, right? Andre YouTube adu idella nodkondo madodu, I would still say no. Have a professional trainer, a qualified trainer. Illandre a qualified,
guide you well.
Exactly, who will guide you, who have done courses on this, right? Who have experienced. Alli illi online alli nodkondu madodu I wouldn't advise. If it's an app, it's a qualified one, right? Then you go to a qualified professional and do it. So start after 6 to 8 weeks. Start with core strengthening. Start with walking. ಇದು 2 ಸಾಕು. ಅದು 1 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಥನಿಂಗ್. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಲೋಲಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ. Do a little cardio, running or dancing, whatever you like. And then maybe from month 4, month 5, if you are somebody who likes to lift weights, you can start with light weights. Illandre you can continue with your cardio. But whatever it is, if you can start activity, exercising, yenadru, at least for 20 to 30 minutes in a day, right? After like 2 months of delivery, you will be in a great place and a great shape by the end of 1 year.
Got it.
Right?
But for many young mothers, it's not just a necessity. It's more like a luxury because they can't take that much time for themselves. So what do you suggest them? With a young child, it would be challenging, right?
I totally agree. I mean, challenging antu ide. There is no doubt. 1 child or 2 or 3, it is very challenging. I've noticed also myself now, I can say that because I have a 14-month-old baby at home, right? You have to take care of the baby. You have to do some household chores. Mane ಕೆಲಸನೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಇದು ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. If you have a job, you have to manage that. Maternity leave is to 6 months alva. Then you have to manage a job, right? There are many things to manage, and then you have to, of course, you have a spouse, you have a husband, you have to manage that, and sometimes your parents, your in-laws, so many things. But I just have to tell one thing, that if you are managing so many things in so many people, is it very hard to give 20 minutes or 30 minutes for yourself in a day? ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟನಾ
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮಗುನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ,
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಟಾಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರದು ಕೇರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೇರ್ ಯಾರು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್
support you, but you need to take care of yourself.
ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯೋರ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯೋರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್, you will not be able to sustain for many years watching your child grow up, do multiple things, right? And then at some point you become dependent because health is deteriorating. It's as simple. 20 minutes a day, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಡ, 20 minutes a day, some activity you have to do, right? It could be ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ you can do some activity, go out for a walk, go to the gym, ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಇರಲಿ. 20 to 30 minutes every day is enough. You're sorted. If that is the bare minimum. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಫಿಟ್ನೆಸ್, ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಅಂದರೆ you're good. It is enough, but if you want to do more, great. But start with 20 minutes. The thing is, Archana, 20 minutes start ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Most people I have seen, ಒಂದು 3-4 weeks they will do 20 minutes, 30 minutes every day. It becomes a habit.
Correct.
ಆ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದು ಅಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Then you can't stop.
There's also one more trend. I have to surely ask this extensive or obsessive working out. People really quickly want to get back to their previous. No, not about you. You are a fitness enthusiast from day one. They just want to quickly get back to their previous shape and size immediately post delivery. Like they don't want to give much time. They immediately want to get back to their shape without giving that targeted time that's required for the body. So what do you say? Like ideally, what is the time one needs to give themselves to reach their target?
It could be 1 to 2 years from the childbirth.
But people have targets of 3 to 4 months.
Illa. So I'll tell you what. Many people, okay, looked at me and said, she's in a hurry. Right? She's in a hurry to get back to her body because of her profession. Yes, ನನ್ನ profession ಏನು fitness. I am a fitness trainer. Like I'm a coach, health expert, whatever you want to call it. So somewhere ನಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ that okay, I have to get back to my
work,
old, workout regime, shape. ಅದಿದೆ. And I don't blame anybody for pointing a finger at me saying, oh, she's just, rushing towards getting back. But it's because I care about myself. I appreciate my body. I love my body.
Yourself.
Yeah. I thank my body for what it has done. For the baby, adu idu anta. I respect my body. Adakoskara I, chase my workout, right? But realistically speaking, you should give yourself about 2 years.
But even you have given almost a year for your body to get back, right?
I'm still not like the old pre-pregnancy body, right?
Correct.
I'm getting there. At least 2 years beko. If you're consistently working out also, you need about 2 years. But within 1 year, you will be in a great shape, like great place. And let me also tell, our viewers and listeners, wanting to be in a particular shape and size is not a bad thing. It's okay, alva. We are putting the hard work. It's our effort. I want to wear a certain dress. I want to look a certain way. Absolutely nothing wrong with it, right? But always keep in mind, these are short-term goals. It can be long-term. We can all our lives look in great shape. But long-term will always be strengthen that core, right? Be very, very strong. Don't be weak, right? Have strong bones. Have strong muscles. Idella, as we grow older, alva, bone will start deteriorating. Bone mass, muscle mass. Idella bodyalli, it will reduce. It's a natural aging factor. Adanna now, how do we reverse a little
Looks
bit?
are just secondary. It will add on.
It will add.
It's more than strength gain.
Ashte. So it's good you want to get back to your old shape. Don't be in a hurry. Give yourself 1 to 2 years maximum. In 1 year, you'll see great change. But by 2 years, you literally go back to your old body. Inondu, I want to add, most Indian new mothers are made to believe that this is it. ಇನ್ನು ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? You had a baby.
You are having a baby, so that's how you are going to look.
It is not the truth. ಅದು ಸತ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲ. You can change your body. You can go back to old self. ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ, ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿ.
More than anything, consistency.
Regularly, correct again. You take care of your food, take care of your exercise.
Coming to food, yes, that's what I wanted to ask. Indian postpartum care is extreme. Like, women are fed extensive high-calorie diet to recover. So, how do a young mother understand the importance of working out along with having adequate nutrition?
No, Archana, so the Indian culturally, alva, namdu idu post-delivery, whatever food is there, it's actually good for recovery, right? Healing and all of that is good. There's a lot of good fat, ghee, adu idu alla. It's good fat. The body needs good fat for recovery. The only problem is, how long do you have to do it?
Correct.
First 2-3 months ಮಾಡೋದು is okay because your body has to heal and recover. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ you can actually cut it down, right? Most women don't know that for lactation, right, for milk production, you don't have to keep eating ghee and so much high calorie meals. You can even eat a lot of greens, lot of green leafy vegetables, lots of fruits, lots of oats. Oats is great for lactation. Nobody knows that. Oats is also good for weight loss, right? And it's great for milk production, right? Avocado, spinach, all of these are food which will help you with weight loss but also will help you with milk production, right? We are fed excess calories because they're worried where the mother will stop producing milk and so on and so forth. But the truth is, there are healthier foods which can also give you good milk production along with weight loss. That we don't know today. That most Indian mothers don't know. Adike ghee and like heavy duty.
I think it mostly comes from a lot of information which is fed, like parental guidance for sure, parental advice, and information available online and doctor suggestions. Like, too much information is loaded, so they don't know ideally what is the path they need to choose for them to have adequate nutrition, and in the same way which helps in lactation also, and which provides them the nutrition that's required.
Adike I'm saying that first 2-3 months, right, go with the tradition. It's fine, especially because you don't want to disappoint your mother.
No, because it becomes a conflict, right, to choose this one or that one.
I remember fighting with my mom. So, but I think we just need to understand that first 2-3 months, go with the flow. Traditionally, like I said, allow your mother to decide. But after that, if you feel like you have, you're able to, find yourself a good nutritionist who can keep your baby's needs in mind, and the fact that you also slowly want to, shed some weight, right? If you can get that good nutritionist, a qualified nutritionist, it will really help. Like, I took help. I go to, I have a nutritionist, like I go to Ryan Fernando all the time. He's someone I've been going for years, right? So, I took help. I told him, look.
So, even though a person who understands your body so well, regularly works out, but still you take help. So, there's nothing wrong in asking for help.
Yes, because there are qualified professionals for everything today who know, right? So, when I went to him, I told him, look, I want to continue feeding my baby, but at the same time, I want to start getting stronger. I want to start exercising, and yes. So he gave me a really nice meal plan where, you have things like a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, quinoa, this, that, eggs, so on and so forth. Things that will not reduce lactation, but at the same time, I can focus on fat loss, right? So idella depends on how much you want it.
Correct. How much action you could take towards it.
How important it is for you, alva. If it is important, you'll go to any extent to make it happen. Okay, and I'm sorry I'm saying this, but I know a lot of new moms have sleep issues, obviously, because of feeding and this and that. But let me tell you that we don't sleep as often as a baby sleeps, right? And in a day, to make 20 to 30 minutes of time for yourself is possible. If I could do it as a new mother, any new mother can do it.
But it gets quite challenging also, right? of course the baby is there, it's a lot of joy at home and all that, but physically somewhere you are getting extremely tired also. So in that, how do you still manage to have that motivation and be consistent also with that?
That's why I was saying that it really depends on how much you want to do it, right? If you feel like this is important for you, time ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, they will make time.
Priorities.
Yeah. But if you feel like no, for first 6 months, the only important thing is my baby and my surrounding, then it's okay, you wait, right? It's okay to wait, 6 months, 8 months.
It's your choice any day.
It's your choice. But where I am coming from is only from the perspective of your mental and emotional health. Any
add-on
activity,
benefits of physical exercise.
Physical exercise, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, you get this thing, your happy hormones, endorphin release happens in the body.
ನಾವು happy ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ತಾನೇ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ
Exactly. So when endorphin release happens, the brain automatically starts getting happier. Then your surrounding becomes happier, right? From that perspective, not for getting back into shape. I'm saying if the mom has to keep herself happy mentally and physically and emotionally, resort to some physical exercise.
More so what's happening in the current world right now, being mentally strong is much more important. So physical fitness leads to that mental health also.
Because COVID times, especially, we're still in COVID time, but 2020, like my baby was born 2020, we were at the peak of it, and no visitors, nobody to come home. You are stuck in a room with like 3 or 4 people in the house.
At least you're blessed to have 3 people or 4 people at home.
And then what do? The only thing I could do is take 30 minutes out every day. My husband is taking care of the baby and I go in the house only somewhere, exercise and come back. Right? You have support. Everyone has some support, at least through the husband. Right? Use it.
No, it's not just motherhood, it's parenthood. Obviously, it's
100%. So I think it's just about you. I know of families that where the mother tells me that when I work out, my husband's taking care of the baby. When he works out, I take care of the baby. Similarly, when I work, he takes care. When he works, I take care. Because they're the only 2 people.
no, that happens in most of the families post this COVID. After 2020, though, that's been the routine for many families. So yes. So in all this, people who can't afford to go step out, forget about that. At home, in that 20 or 30 minutes, you already suggested walking is like truly beneficial. So what other things can a pregnant woman or a woman after delivery can do within that 30 minutes? What is that ideal schedule one can follow which they can get back into their shape or which can maintain their sanity?
Yeah, like you can. So I'm actually going to, obviously not telling people to go and sign up or anything, but we have our online app, right? This became very big. The cult online app became very big in post the pandemic. Lockdown started in 2020. Lot of people who exercise regularly, people who newly started exercising, post delivery moms used the app to come back to their fitness. And I'll tell you why I'm even talking about the app. You can use any app. You don't have to use Cult app. I'm just saying because I'm a part of Cult, right? There are 20-minute workouts. There are 30-minute workouts. There are 45-minute workouts and 60-minute workouts. So you can choose anything based on your time. Apart from that, adralli there is cardio, there is strength training, there is yoga, there is meditation. Adellanu ide. So you can choose what you want. And I would say for everyone who's newly starting off, start with something fun, especially if you like dancing, alva. Start with dance-based fitness. Start with walk fitness. Walk fitness on the app is mostly with music. And you're walking on the spot, but you're doing different type of movements along with walking. So even a 65-year-old can do a walk fitness class at home. So if you're listening, your mom, your dad can even do it at home. And it's only 20 minutes a day. And you get like 3,000, 4,000 steps in 20 to 25 minutes. Yeah, and you burn about 200 calories, right?
It's like putting fun into the workout and it's happening automatically.
Exactly. So I'm just saying to all my new moms, don't step out of the house. If you're afraid of leaving your baby with anyone else or you're not comfortable, right? Stay home, do it while your baby's, awake and playing on his own or her own, or while the baby is asleep. Switch on whatever app you want to use. do a workout that's your favorite for about 20 minutes. That's enough.
Are you planning to bring any fun activities with the child workout, like something through cards?
Oh, that is going to be a tough one. But we definitely plan to bring postpartum workouts.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
Okay.
which we don't have on the app right now, but we want to build postpartum workouts because I know a lot of new moms
sure.
want it. So we
In
want
fact,
to.
not only new moms, after you're a mom, everybody has that belly fat.
Yeah.
Of course, your belly burn surely helped a lot, but working on core area would be highly beneficial for many people.
100%, yeah.
Indian food is like sitting in everybody's belly. So.
No, but I also want to talk, when you said Indian food is sitting in everyone's bellies, right? I think people forget that our food, normally we say Indian food is heavy in carbs. Alva?
Correct.
But the truth is, it's high in protein and fat. Namge, how to mix it, we don't know.
True.
Look at somebody's plate. Nimdu breakfast, lunch, or dinner plate nodi. How is it? Rice will be a mountain. ಆಮೇಲೆ ದಾಲು ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟಿಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು. It has to be opposite. The mountain should be your dal and vegetable and fish and chicken and everything. Rice should be this much. ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ should be the mountain. If you change this way of eating, you will see how so many things will change. You will feel better. Your protein intake will go up. Your fat
Cravings are also less when you're fed well.
Yes. So ಆ ರೈಸನ್ನು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಿದೆ ಪ್ಲೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸು ಸ್ಯಾಲಡ್ಸು ಚಿಕನು ಅದನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿ. If you change that one thing, I'm not going to say change the way you eat. ನೀವು ಏನು ತಿಂತೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನ change
Culturally, we are
ಮಾಡೋದು.
eating in a certain way,
Yes.
but eat the right proportion.
Exactly. Culturally, what you're eating, continue eating that. Proportion ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಸೈಜನ್ನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. Food you don't have to reduce, right? Portion size you have to change. Vegetable ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, rice ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Don't stop rice. Rice is good. Rice is good for you.
It's nice to hear from a fitness expert to say that you can still go ahead and eat your rice.
Brown rice is full of protein. Nobody tells you that. Vegetarian
People only say cut down on your rice, you will be fine. But your energy, you have been eating rice for years.
Yes, it's good source of carb. Brown rice gives you a lot of protein. Eat your rice. Quantity is what you need to look at. Ashte.
Eat well, work out well, you're sorted. You have always been preaching high about lifting weights. So let's come on to that. Once again, I want to stress on this one particular topic because there's still a lot of myths continuing to go that lifting weights is not for a pregnant or a post delivery. And how much ever we stress the fear-based thoughts or the thoughts that occur around that which stops them from touching the weights. So how do one approach it and make it as a part of their lifestyle?
See, I think first thing to educate everybody is why should you lift weights?
Correct.
10 ವರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದೆ weights ಅಂದ್ರೆ only men.
Howdo? Only to build your muscle. The biceps.
Yeah.
Muscle
The
kuda illa,
male-
biceps
The
ashte.
male population lifts weights, the female do cardio,
True.
right? All the women will be in the group exercise
Zumba.
studio jumping. Yeah. All the men will be lifting weights. Okay, but today things are changing. Ivaga more and more women are picking up weights, light weights, heavy weights. What is the benefit, right? I just said some time back that as you age, alva, your bone and your muscle, which is very important in the body, starts going down. Okay, but if you want to age without any health problem, aging is inevitable.
True.
Agate.
Agate.
Yeah. So if you want to age without too many bone and health problem, then you have to lift weights. So what happens when you pick up weights, light or heavy, right? At least 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. Our bone mass matte muscle mass body alli, that becomes strong. So as you age, it will come down, but it will not come down in the same speed if you lift weights. If you don't lift weights, it will come down, it will start deteriorating. Amele knee pain, back pain, ankle pain, shoulder pain. This is all part and parcel of old age. But if you lift weights, idella barodu almost
ತಡಿಬಹುದು ನಾವು.
yes ತಡಿಬಹುದು. You can literally say no pain. Right? You can be
So not just live longer, but live healthier.
Now women have higher chances of bone related issues, arthritis, osteoporosis, right? ಇದೆಲ್ಲ womenಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ because our body type is different, hormonal
The changes we go through are a lot more.
So if you weight train, particularly for women, your bone strength is maintained. So when you maintain your bone strength, you may avoid problems like osteoporosis, arthritis. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಏಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಬಿಲೀಫ್ನು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಟು.
ಎಸ್, ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಮಸಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬೋನ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಏಜ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ವಿಮೆನ್. ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೆವಿ ಏನು ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, right? Even if you lift light weights, do it about 3 times a week. 3 times cardio, 3 times strength training. Your body will say thank you at 70 years, at 75 years.
You'll understand that as you're aging, as you're growing, not even aging, as you're growing, you understand.
Exactly.
So I really want to ask this
and
question.
One more thing I want to add, Archana, before we talking about weight training. We all think cardio is best for weight loss, fat loss, alba. Cardio is very good. You have to do cardio. But if you mix it, combine it with weight training, lifting weights, your fat loss is better, right? So your fat loss is a lot faster and better when you mix weight training and cardio.
In fact, you see your muscles becoming firmer, like you see
lean,
this,
lean and
muscle.
tone and
True,
strong, right? And that's how all of us want to look, nice lean tone, right?
True.
So preserve your muscle mass. A muscle mass body allirodu maintain ಮಾಡಿ, because it is what you need forever.
It's not to look bulkier, it's to look leaner.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು, women can never look bulky. Okay, women body has estrogen, men body has testosterone. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ when you see men lifting weights, they will look, like
True.
bulky. But women ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟೋಸ್ಟೆರಾನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು.
So even if you lift heavy weights, you can't look like a man.
Of course, with your experience, you are bringing a lot of programs through cult.
Yeah.
And what actually goes on in your mind in that process? Because it's, I'm sure, a lot of thought process which is continuously coming up, like, okay, what do I do with the best of my thoughts into a curated program? So how is your journey in that process? What goes in your head?
I think what I want to give people is many options, right? See, for some people, belly burn program works very well. They want to push our intensity ಬೇಕು. Some people cannot. That is too much intensity. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ there is something else. Some people love strength training. Some people love yoga. Some people love dance. So every time we create a program, alva, we keep in mind ki let's target a different audience this time. Let's target a different audience with this program. So each program helps us target a newer set of people, because people want different things.
Of course.
Especially in India, right? Indiadalli, exercise is not a habit. It's not a necessity.
True.
See, we eat, we do everything. We sleep, we brush, we bathe. Adella on the habit, alva. Exercise is not a habit. But if you see in US and Europe and all, exercise is a habit. Everybody exercises, old, young, middle age. Yeah, right? They may not be, and they do it for the sake of health, not anything else. They do it for the sake of health. But namrali, it takes time, because we are still new to exercise. The country itself is waking up to the need of exercise. And post-COVID, it's gone up, right? Most people are now. So you have to give new things.
But
to
cult
excite.
is not just giving new things, but diverse things. It's like you're focusing on every aspect possible. In fact, you will be like speaking and smiling and doing your sessions. The person who is doing your class would be dead. They'll be dying and they'll be struggling to move. In fact, where does this strength come from in you?
I think it's passion. Honestly, there's nothing else. I love what I do. And the only reason I love is, like, okay, Archana does a class with me and Archana will tell me, Shwetambari, that session was amazing. Thank you so much. Ashte. I feel good.
That's your fuel.
Yeah, it's like it feels good that it's helped somebody. ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಅದು someone else has benefited from it.
Not just benefiting, they are changing their lives with
Yeah.
what you are doing.
That's all. This is why I love what I do. Like, I'm very passionate about fitness because I feel like I have the capability of changing somebody's health and fitness. Typically, such capabilities lie in the hands of doctors, right? Where they
You have
heal
taken
you,
it.
Yeah, they make you better, they help you recover from a disease and etc. But as fitness trainers, I know when I started my career, a lot of people in my family looked at me and like, what is she doing? Yenidu fitness trainer idella.
Because it was not
idella
at all
ladies
familiar
iga
then.
anta
True.
keltare. But today, all of my family members are extremely proud because of, you know, how far we've come, what we've achieved and etc. And it's all hard work, right? But for me, it's simple. It's not money, it's nothing else. It's just that when someone else gets fitter, healthier, happier, and they tell you, Ki, your workout has helped us with this, that's it. Then you know you're just doing the right thing in the right profession.
You are in the profession, which of course helps and inspires many.
Yeah.
And you're either working out or thinking about working out or brainstorming for the new sessions that's going to come. So
Correct.
how do you balance like work and workout separately?
Honestly, I think today I can tell you with a 14-month-old at home, there is literally no balance. Like I've set a routine for my little one. I know it's very, very difficult, but I had set a routine for my little one at month 3.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it sounds very bizarre and ridiculous. Like a lot of moms probably will laugh at me and saying, how could she do that? But I think it was tough, but I set it for her. And she used to be fed as per that routine. And she continues to be fed as per that routine with small changes even till date. So that
amazing.
routine has helped me find time and find balance between work, workout, managing her. So I know exactly what time every day I have that window to work out. I know every day what is my window to work.
Then
and think.
aimlessly and cluelessly going with your day,
Exactly.
sorting your day.
Exactly. And I know what time in my day is meant for her and her food. So everything I plan around that schedule which
That's
I
amazing. I think that's a takeaway point for many of the viewers too, to schedule it properly. It might be tough initially,
stuff, yeah.
but once you get
possible.
through, it's possible.
And I think it puts your baby into a great routine. Like they will start understanding ki, okay, at this time I can expect this, at this time I can expect this, right? So they also get into like a discipline, a habit at a very early age. See, I'm a first time mom, so I don't know if everything I'm doing is right or wrong, right? I will also learn.
No, we are learning in process. It's a continuous.
Exactly. And I just feel like setting this routine for her, has helped me, has helped my husband. Like every day, my husband will ensure he gets her to bed at 10:30, 10:45, that morning nap, and goes for his workout. So that's a routine, right? And he comes back just in time for her meal, and then I go for my work. You know,
No, happy family sorted with your timetable.
It's just a routine that you set, and I think that's very important if you want to strike a balance between taking great care of your baby, taking care of your family, and taking care of yourself and your work, which I think none of
You're
us
doing
can avoid.
fabulously.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇವಾಗ ಕೆಲಸ is important, right? We all have to.
ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. So could you actually foresee where you are standing today and doing what you're able to do?
Few years back,
Yeah, few years back.
I'll tell you honestly, I come from a middle class family, right? My dad had all his life worked in a bank, and of course he did well for himself. He took care of us very well. But ನಮಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ culturally, I was taught ki ಓದಬೇಕು, ಕಲಿಬೇಕು, become an engineer, become whatever, ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು, ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. And then I was very clear in my head, okay, I will study, I will get a job, ಆಮೇಲೆ we'll marry, ಆಮೇಲೆ I'll have like 2-3 kids and live ever after. This is in my head, by the way, and I went with that flow. I believed what my parents wanted me to do, and I went with the flow. Of course, I had fun, I had great set of friends, all of that. But life doesn't really go as per plan, right? So I had imagined to get married, settle down, a nice, happy, whatever. I am happy, of course, but I'm just saying, I didn't expect to work so hard. I did not have expectations to become an entrepreneur. Right? No, zero. I never imagined. I had never thought that I'm capable of setting up my own business because I was not made to believe I'm capable. Right? My parents or my family made me believe that I'm capable of studying, becoming something,
A
getting
typical
a job.
Indian family, that's what we are
I was
taught.
never, yeah. So everything that happened, adella happened because any opportunity that came to me, Archana, I took it.
And you had the guts to try it over and
So it was
make
a
that
small
opportunity.
yeah, or big. I said,
I'm going to
if
try this.
Yeah, if I don't try, maybe I'll miss out on something in life. Right? So when I got the opportunity of starting my own gym, my own fitness center, Alva, I sold my house. My only one house I bought when I was at the age of 24 when I was working at the bank, right? I had a banking job. My dad told me to make a nice, wise investment, and I'm very happy that he told me because that came of help. So I had a house and I sold that house because I wanted that money to start this business. And we took a bank loan, right? Women have these collateral-free loans. So I took that. And there's only one thing that my husband and I decided that idu life alli one risk ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. Suppose ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ you lose the money. ಆ ಹಾಕಿರೋ ದುಡ್ಡು ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. But do you have the capacity of going back to a normal job and earning money again? Yes, I do. Right? I do have the capacity. But if I don't take this risk, 10 years from now, I'll be like, somebody else did it. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರೋ ನನ್ನ ಐಡಿಯಾ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರು. I'll just be sitting
and even so many along with you would have had that thought, but they would have not taken that one step to do it.
Yes, exactly.
So you made it.
Yeah. So I said, you know what, it's fine. Let's take the risk. Money comes, money goes. Money, and you can't, like, you will not be able to live your life. And you won't be able to live a very happy, exciting life, right? So I think it's purely the risk. And I know that my parents would be scared if I had to take a risk like that. But I had a lot of support with my husband. He said, it's okay.
Having a supportive partner.
We'll work hard and make it back.
But today that is much more than what you could actually risk for.
Yeah.
Today the amount of fan base or the people who love you for what you have given them can never be balanced or even equated with anything you have risked.
True.
So that's
That
a
feels
major
good.
achievement, right?
That's my only achievement, and I'm very happy I've been able to touch thousands of lives, or hopefully lakhs of lives.
Many more to come.
Yeah, many more to come, because this is there's nothing else I want to do in life apart from this.
What is that you want to get better at this point in life?
I think for me right now, I really want to, sometimes I feel like I want to take a step back and focus on my daughter. See, when you have a child later in life, right, you know, because I've obviously surpassed all boundaries and told my parents I only want to focus on my career. You know, much later in life I became a mom. So sometimes you feel like, okay, it's like a prized possession to be able to have a baby so late in life. So I want to kind of really focus on her. And I think eventually I really want to help with women health. Women and kids, this is two areas I want to focus on. Because women go through a lot of hormonal issues, lot of health problems. I'm super fit, I'm whatever, healthy, but even I go through hormonal imbalances, right? So I know a woman's body takes a lot of toll. You know, we are not as lucky as men, right? Like today, the number of women who come to me and say, I have thyroid, I have fertility issues, I have PCOS, you know, I feel like crying. That I can't help them directly, they need a doctor intervention, but I know through fitness and food, I can do something.
How much of their life can change.
Yes. And for kids, because kids today are opening their lives to bad lifestyle. I know parents try to do as much as they can, but they go out and, you know, to school and everything, they meet so many different people. Lifestyle is different. So my focus for the future, I really want to help women and help kids. You know, start maybe something in the space of fitness for kids or activities
That's
for kids.
amazing.
Yeah. That's
Make it a whole lifestyle change for
Yeah.
everybody around.
Just activity, like no kids play Lagori today. Right?
True.
Like all of us played, I remember. But nobody
I think we need to go touch the sand, play all those games on the field.
really want to do stuff for kids and women. that's for the next many years to come.
Lovely. We are expecting a lot more from you on that front. And apart from that, what is your mantra for life and what is the message you want to give our audience?
This is something that I think Archana and I were discussing before we started this conversation, right? I think there are two choices you can make in life, right? Everybody works hard. Everybody has good days and bad days and ugly days. Everyone, every human being, okay? With lots of money or no money, it's the same story, right? So one choice is you can sit and complain to each other, to your family members, to your friends, but still go and do it. The other choice is you don't complain, you laugh about it, you smile about it, and you say this is life and still go ahead and do it, right? This one is going to make you more happy, the latter. The second one is going to just overall make you happy, because then you complain less, you're more thankful because you've got all of this in life, right? I can keep comparing my life to a lot of other people or other women and say, I wish I had that. It's okay, but then am I content with what I have? Yes, right? Do I feel good that even the little I have can take me a long way? Yes. So I would just say put all your energies into the positive stuff in life, because the negativity will come in and go out very often. So the moment you grab it, then it will take you down. But if you push it away, then you will stay mentally stable, right? So I would say nothing is bigger in life than health and happiness. Adere you can do anything in life.
That's a wonderful, most powerful message one can ever give.
Anything. You can conquer anything. You can be the most successful person. You can earn the most amount of money you want. You can do anything you want if you have health and happiness. Right? These two are the most important recipe of a successful life.
So viewers, today you have the most amazing message from one of the fittest women and who is leading the Edge of Fitness expert team at Cult. And she is inspiring us with all the information we all need to be fit. So I hope this interview helped you to be a little more consistent with your workout and also observe a bit more about your lifestyle, and wishing everybody a little healthier versions of all of us. Thank you. Shwetambari avare, nimma ee ella information gage tumba ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Don't say that, Archana. Nandu ee one-year information ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
No, coming from your voice itself is like it reaches straight into people's heart. So that's why I wanted to grab that.
Thank you so much. I'm always around, available. I don't know, maybe through social media, on the Cult app somewhere. So if anyone wants to reach out to me, happy to help. But thank you for bringing me on board and giving me the opportunity to talk to so many people.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thanks.